Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I I recorded a video and it got deleted by my daughter, and I don't know if I cut what it was covering. So I'm just going to go through and tell you what I witnessed and what the Lord showed me so that I can get it out there for you people to understand. Okay, in the Book of Enoch, it talks about the children of the Watchers, the fallen angels. They became giants and they started to consume the planet, and they had sex. They started to manipulate civilization and the world. That's why there's sun worship, moon god. You have the prima donnas. But anyways, okay. So where do I start? Okay. So the fallen angels, okay, they reside up in the sky, just like it says in the Book of Enoch. Their children reside on the planet, and the fallen angels, those watcher spirits, are residing underneath the planet. Exactly like the Bible says, there is a serpent, Azazel. I have met him. He goes in and out of the whole world. He is intertwined in the whole world. And Satan is up above in the first, second, third. He's in the second heaven, and he resides up there and comes down on the planet and goes up into heaven, just like it says in the Bible. He goes before God, before the tree, and he throws temper tantrums. He's very jealous. It is all about, that's what it actually has turned out to be. It has actually turned out to be sheer arrogance, jealousy, and sexual sadistic manipulation. Because they, literally, if you read about the Bible, it talks about how they have been delusioned. Literally delusioned. And what they have created on this planet, ladies and gentlemen, is a gross Ronald McDonald jacking off in the movie theater. It's horribly disgusting. The spirits smell like blood, semen, and baby. The demons dress up. The demons that manifest in the flesh, the fallen angels, they manifest in the flesh. The demons manifest in the flesh. And the spirit of the serpent, their children, the jolly green giant, ho, 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 Merry Christmas. Anyways, let me stay on track. So they manifest in the flesh. And if you read the Book of Enoch, it talks about the children of the Watchers, how they come from our seed and how they are sent against us and manipulate every day. So that's where I wanted to get to. All right, ladies and gentlemen, wake up. So I can see these things. I am up in heaven with the Lord. Literally, my spirit, he showed me, he is eternal. He is eternal. And he has shown me, I am with him. I am a saint, and I'm with him, and we go through this world every day, through the hell, everywhere, up in the space, down onto the planet, with these spirits, trying to open doors of the minds of the people that are trapped in their lying world and their lies. So that's the point I wanted to get to. These spirits manifest in the flesh, and they live amongst you every day. They follow you to the grocery store. They follow you into the damn bathrooms when you're at your camping sites. The moment you wake up in the morning, they wake up. And they're in the houses right next to you, and it's nothing for them to manifest and jump in their cars and follow you to the grocery store. They look different. They manifest in many different forms continuously around you. You can watch the suckers turn into transforming stories of your life. You can see what your life looks like through a demon. You can see what the sickness is that they're carrying. I can look at people, and as they're talking their stories, I can hear the chains, and I can see the demons around them that are keep them captive in these stories. I watch them walk down the street and lick people like they're lollipops. You are food to them. It says, dust you shall eat. And you know what it's when he talked to Azazel, the serpent, that's not Lucifer. That's Azazel. Lucifer is in the sky. Okay? The serpent is in the damn world. Do some studying. That's Azazel is the serpent. That's a different family completely. That's the Watcher, and his children are on the planet. They are the demons. Lucifer is up in the sky, and he comes down to the planet, and those are the fallen angels. But Azazel, his spirit is humongous. It's intertwined through this whole planet. And his children manifest, and the angels manifest every moment of every day in your life, around you every day. Okay, I'm with my family every day, and I see I see the demons around the people, and I see what they do and how they oppress every single day. Literally, I go out to eat, and I listen to them and see them in the background completely ruin my wife's meal, and subliminally walk up and serve her food and talk to her in a subliminal world as they're serving her food, and watch her completely drained to where she won't even finish her steak. I watch when we go to the store, how she's so happy to shop, and how they follow us to the fucking store in their cars, do drive-bys. She can't even understand why she hates traffic. She goes out every single day, and the demon bitch, literally on timing, every single one of them stops her every day and makes her fucking wait to turn around in her car. They're bitches. Pre-Madonic, pre-pubescent children. Their voices haven't even changed. Lucifer is the only one that has a manly voice. And some of the other demons. But as far as Azazel and his children and the fallen giants, the spirits, when they fell from heaven and attacked, they're still children. They're still young, immature freaks. And they've been caught up in delusion. You should, like I told you about what the spirit smells like. Well, that's what they work on every single day. To cover themselves up in sexual sadistic sin. It's gross. The demons crap in their pants so they can feed, defile, disgusting Satan. They go into the restrooms and commit sexual acts in thought. For semen blood, it's all about it. Literally, you're on a freaking scale, a piece of meat to them. That's what I wanted to tell you. Yeah. So he tells the serpent, you shall eat dust. We are ashes to ashes. We come from the dust. We are the dust. You are going to be eaten by Sheol straight up. The hunger is endless. I've seen it. It will never, you can never satisfy it. You could throw 1,000,000 worlds in it and it'll never fill up. And the hunger is a hunger of such that would annihilate anything in its path if it wasn't for God. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, don't be bewitched. Be very cautious in your life of what you're choosing. And the depression that they're bringing on you, the every single day lies that are going through your life, the emotional straps that are just depressing you every single day, are just lies. Just do what you can do, all right? Seek Jesus Christ. He's the only one that can save you. The churches don't even practice true doctrine. I cannot get through 10 minutes of church. Literally. And it's not about not liking them or anything. It's literally about the false doctrine, and they're literally herding people in like dumb sheep. God talked about how his children were going to suffer from ignorance. If you could just pick up the Bible and start to read for yourself to understand the love of God and who he is, and call out to Jesus Christ. They've got so many worlds set up. They've got helmets on people living in lies. I have watched them start to crumble over the lies of Lucifer. Their own world. Their delusion. You know how it talks about drunk? They're literally drunk on delusion, and they've used humanity's sins and God's spirit and our spirit to stay in a delusion, a delusional story, to stay in cover up. It's disgusting. And to watch them to start sober up and everything to unfold is a trip. I mean, they come right up to me and talk about it. You know, I had a demon come up to me yesterday and start telling me about my, what I could remember when I was a child, just giving me shit because I couldn't remember what was on the shelf. Talking about, well, when you were a kid, you used to remember, and blah, blah, blah. It's like, fuck you, dude. You're a child molester, bro. Don't come up to me schmoozing. Because literally, they are wolves in sheep's clothing. If they could, they would keep you happy and high all day long and literally feed the back door. And that back door is literally a sadistic It's a bull dyke. You know how it says in the Bible, the men became women and the women became men? That's what their spirits actually became. Why do you think you got Robin flying around in fucking tights? Seriously, 6,000 years later, man. Fucking Darth Vader, kiss my ass. Look at their story. Jabba the Hutt's a big old nasty pile of shit. And that's the truth, ladies and gentlemen. You don't even understand. When you go to use your restroom, and every thought and every moment of every day that you release out into this world and into this atmosphere, you're either feeding Satan that's looking through your eye, or you're feeding God that's looking through your eye, because literally they are looking through you. From the tree, God looks through you, every single human being, just like Satan. And you need to... Seriously, manifestation is nothing. I have watched them disappear and zap away in their garages. I've watched 500 of them land on the freaking freeway. I've seen them reappear and disappear numerous times. When I was a child, I used to go run out on the porch because I could hear the machine. I could see the storylines that they were pumping out to humanity every day like a freaking record, keeping them on a train track and following them every day in their every lives and oppressing them. If you actually could see, the Lord showed me subliminally how the medications translate into an angelic form of oppression, a language, a subliminal language. And that's the problem, ladies and gentlemen. These fairies that are handing out the story cash are literally staying drunk on your demise. Because as you're using this stuff, you're building up your lights or whatever to frick, the movie theater, so you can see a story. Let's get it rolling on the TV. Let's look at the subliminal story. Okay? You're chewing on your family members. That's the first thing the Lord showed me. I thought it was nothing. And I'm going to be done with this video. I thought it was nothing to be passive aggressive. And the passive aggressiveness is eating the family alive. And the stories, they transform literally right before your freaking face. If you can see, you can look down the street and see the story of exactly who you are riding down the street. Or you can look down the street and see the demon that's working hard, dressed up in a blue freaking spandex t-shirt and pink tights, trying to turn your daughter into a depressed pill popper, needing some Imodium flaxicide. Dressing up and following your wife into the bathroom, stubbing her toe and with a freaking sick stomach and bitchingly depressed because the children aren't right. My life sucks. These stories come through so damn hard, they burn the shit out of me. And I watch the demons behind everybody, dressed in the clothing, driving around in the cars, and pumping their horns and cash registering and counting the change and literally trying to hold the people in those sins while they feed the fallen angels and the children. They shop. And you should have seen them. They were in their delusion. They were so gross and naked and screwing and eating children. And in delusion, they thought that the hell world, because if you read the Bible, there's a part of hell that's opened up to them. That's their world. They live in there. It's like built, I'm guarantee them demons built the damn lower and the upper looking like an extravagant, magnificent thing. But that's going away. And there's other doors of reality. And that's where they're going to be married in eternity. And they're starting to realize that. They're starting to sober up. When it talks about drunk, they needed to be drunk and delusional. It's like, get as drunk as you can so you can't fucking see. Humanity's going away. The Spirit of God is going to leave this place. We are leaving, and they're going to get locked up. And then Jesus is coming. Revelation. Read it.